Hi guys, we're going to Europe and this was my worst travel experience yet, so let's get into it. First, I couldn't even check into my flight, so I went to the airport a few hours early just to make sure that I could get my boarding pass. And then when I asked them what was wrong, they said they didn't know, so I mean, whatever. Then I went to pick up some Benadryl because, you know, me and my food allergies, they're unpredictable. But girl, this shit was $18. What a ripoff. Side note, my Labubu's so cute. Just look at her. Dude, she's just like me. Anyways, we're waiting to board the flight, which was on time, by the way, but then when we got on board, they said that they were having technical difficulties and they didn't know when it would be resolved. So they said to us, whoever needs to rebook their flight can go speak with the gate agent and they'll help you rebook it. And so that's what we did. But when we got out there, girl, it was a hot ass mess. Babies were crying, people were yelling. The agent was like, I don't know why they would send you out here because we're not rebooking you out here. Girl, it was crazy. So yeah, 2.5 hours later, we're on our way to Dallas. That's where our connecting flight is. But obviously, we missed that flight because of the delays. So they rebooked us onto another airline, which was going to take us from Dallas to Madrid, which is a 10-hour flight. And then there's like a 2-hour layover before we get to London. But the problem is when we got to Dallas, they told me that I don't have a ticket. So yeah, everyone's boarding and I'm over here like, great, I don't have a ticket. And then they were telling me that they can't help me. I need to call whoever I bought the ticket from. So I called them, I called British Airways, I called American Airlines, and nobody can fucking help me. And then finally, this one girl who works for Iberia, she like went out of her way and fucking found my ticket number. And then when we landed in Madrid, I'm just gonna let you guys guess what happened. Like, yep, our flight was delayed again. So our flight to London was delayed. And then when we finally arrived there, we went to baggage claim to look for our checked bags and they weren't there. So then we had to go to the customer service counter for British Airways where nobody wanted to help us. They just kept trying to push us off to Iberia, which is the flight that we flew in. But I'm like, we didn't rebook it. It was rebooked by you guys and we don't know where our bags are. Our bags are checked in with American Airlines, which they probably still have the bags. So I'm trying to have you help me locate them. But they just keep pushing us off to Iberia. And so we had to fill out this form. And then we got an email saying, hey, it's American Airlines. We have your bags in Dallas. Like, they never went with you, which is what I was trying to tell them the whole time, but nobody wanted to help us. So yeah, British Airways, honestly, trash. I would never book them again. Them or American Airlines, they're both fucking trash. Like, nobody wanted to help us. And it was literally what I was telling them from the beginning. Like, you don't know that the bags are with Iberia. Can you please help me check if they're still on the American airline flight? But no, they're like, no, it's not. You have to talk to Iberia, which is fucking insane. And needless to say, we missed our Paris flight, so then we were stranded in London. That's where we are right now. Currently in London, just waiting for the next flight out to Paris, and also waiting for my bags, which I don't even know if I'm gonna get my bags. So yeah, that is how my day went, and we can just erase this whole entire day because what the fuck. And in the